Welcome, my sister. Welcome, my sister. Come and praise your Maker. Welcome, my brother. Come and praise your Maker. Welcome, my children. Come and praise your Maker. Come now and worship our God.
This is from Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 10 to 14. For thus says the Lord, only when Babylon's 70 years are completed will I visit you, and I will fulfill to you my promise and bring you back this place. For surely I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for your welfare and not for harm, to give you a future with hope. Then when you call upon me and come and pray to me, I will hear you. When you search for me, you will find me. If you seek me with all your heart, I will let you find me, says the Lord, and I will restore your fortunes and gather you from all the nations and all the places where I have driven you, says the Lord, and I will bring you back to the place from which I sent you into exile.
Come on, you people. Come on, you people. Come and praise your Maker. Come on, you people. Come and praise your Maker. Come on, you people. Come and praise your Maker. Come now and worship. One more time.
This is my part.
You people, come and praise your Maker. Come on, you people. Come and praise your Maker. Come on, you people. Come and praise your Maker. Come now and worship our God.
Woo! The Holy One be with you.
Also with you.
Open your hearts to the one who is love.
Open our hearts to you, O God.
Please be seated.
Are you seated here? Yeah.
Dear child of God, what do you dream about in your loveliest of dreams? Do you dream about flying high or rainbows reaching across the sky?
Each of us comes here with a vision of who the church can be for the world, for those that have been on the edge of the community for too long. What does that vision look like for you?
Everyone born a place at the table. Hang on a minute. I sang too loud on Uyai. I'll have to get my voice back. I want you to listen one time so you can really sing this together. For everyone born a place at the table. For everyone born clean water and bread. A shelter, a space, a safe place for growing. For everyone born, a star overhead. And God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy. Yes, God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy. Please follow along now. Here we go. For everyone born a place at the table. For everyone born clean water and bread. A shelter, a space, a safe place for growing. For everyone born a star overhead. And God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy. Yes, God will delight when we are creators justice and joy.
Do you dream about being free to do what your heart desires? Or about being treated like a full person, no matter who you might be?
Each of us comes here knowing that our vision is not the same as the vision of the person next to us, or across from us, or in another room for us. But we have hope that together, our collective vision is one of love and grace for all of God's children. A vision that invites all to God's table. As we journey through these 3 days together, what does it mean to you to envision a table for all of God's children?
For gay and for straight, a place at the table. Welcome, shared a welcoming space. A rainbow of race and gender and color. For straight, that God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy. Yes, God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy.
Do you know what God dreams about? If you close your eyes and look with your heart, I am sure, dear child, that you will find out.
Together, over the next few days, we come to the table set before us. Together we vision, dream, innovate, and experiment what a church that is open to all truly looks like. Together, we come to the table and we remember and celebrate that our faith is rooted in a table of God's grace.
I'd invite all of you to stand. Would you stand? For everyone born, a place at the table, to live without fear and simply to be, to work, to speak out, to witness and worship. For everyone born, the right to be free, and God will delight. We are creators of justice and joy. Yes, God will delight when we are creators of justice and joy. Please be seated.
We hear these familiar words as we begin our journey to that table together, a common meal we will share together at the end of our time. Let us give thanks to God who takes risks for love. For the courage of the Holy that lives in us, we give thanks. Throughout history, O God, we have struggled to claim the power you have given us. Destructive forces within and around us make us question your call upon our lives. We turn ourselves over in ways ordinary and remarkable to what is, to what has been, to the familiar. But you have created us for so much more. In Jesus, we saw a life lived in all its potential, in all its sacred power, life that is abundant, love that was creative and fervent for justice. We saw, too, the consequences of living as if the kingdom were closed.
people on a journey of the soul. May we find our destination in our longing to be whole. Our holy God is calling to us, with Jesus by our side. May compassion be our compass. May the Spirit be our guide. We are a wilderness wandering people on a journey of the soul. May we find our destination in our longing to be whole. Our holy God is calling to us, with Jesus by our side. May compassion be our compass. May the Spirit be our guide. May we cherish all our children. Let us heal our family's pain. Help us cure our city's madness. Let love and justice reign, reconciled with one another in prayer and praise and song. We're the body of Christ together, and we know that we belong. We belong. We belong. We belong.
As we've come together, we have been invited to join together at God's table of grace, and this table will leave this space, but will continue with all of us as we continue coming together at that table. And so we're going to invite you to follow as the chalice and the paten are moved from this space into the next space, where we will start those conversations of dreaming and visioning and innovating and experimenting. We'll let the chalice and paten go first, and then we'll invite you to follow and find your tables and sit in silence and await the ways in which we will vision together.